a deal.
Oh, hey, we're here.
Hey,
surprise!
Surprise, she's here. Let's talk about, even if it is a fall spring we're seeing today, still such a beautiful day to get outside.
Oh, absolutely stunning today to get outside. You know who did end up outside was Matt Hoffman. He sent us this beautiful picture from Table Rock. Absolutely stunning view. And a lot of us, if you did head outside today, we broke a few records. Take a look at Mount Shasta, 71 degrees for your high temperature today. Your previous record was 66 degrees, set in 1990. We were pretty close, I'd say, to setting that in Montague as well. These are preliminary, so we'll see a better look at tomorrow, what we expect to those high temperatures. And like we mentioned, this is coming to an end because as we head into our Sunday, we're right back down to those below average temperatures, and quite a bit of rain is returning along with it. But right now, taking a look out at Medford, current temperatures at about 68 degrees. As we head into tomorrow, it'll still be rather mild. We'll see the highs up to about 66 for Medford, 65 for Grants Pass. Brookings a high of 50, Edward to Klamath Falls 57 degrees. Now, rain isn't looking to return to the region until late into the day tomorrow. So if you have any outdoor plans, I definitely would recommend holding on to those. If that picture that Matt sent us in encouraged you to go out and take a hike, I would recommend tomorrow morning. Late into the day, likely after dark, is when we're expecting that rain to return. Now, we'll start along the coast first and then push its way in. We'll have a better look at where we'll see this and when we're expecting to see some of that higher elevation snow coming up in our next forecast.
Enjoy that sunshine while we have it. And another new business is opening this weekend in Phoenix as the community continues to rebuild after the 2020 wildfires. Tim Quidadamo tells us what's opening and what's next for the city.
Less than 5 years after the devastating Alameda fire in 2020, residents in Phoenix are starting to see new businesses pop up throughout the city.
We've seen a lot of success in new building development. We've seen some of the businesses that were impacted by the fire rebuild here. We've seen a lot of new businesses. Now we have an anchor business downtown that gives people a purpose to come to Phoenix. And I think it's important for us to continue to build on, those businesses that come in.
Another Phoenix business will open its doors on Saturday, Grappletown, whose owner Matt Greenberg discovered the location while eating lunch at the popular Phoenix Foodery.
And I looked over and I saw this place and I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to give Phoenix this type of jiu-jitsu wrestling facility. I think it's a great cornerstone to any community to have a place where, kids, adults can come and train and have the ability to learn, self-defense and a martial art.
The city says local business owners and grant funding have already helped revitalize downtown, and residents can expect to see even more development throughout the city in the future.
We're currently working on some grants for park restoration. We're working on grants for wildfire resiliency.
In Phoenix, I'm Tim Quidadamo.
Local food banks and pantries are saying that recent weeks have brought a huge increase in need. A Wairika food pantry even running out of food within 20 minutes of opening to the public. Rocky Walker shared yesterday that our local food banks are struggling to meet the needs of the community. You can see that story on our website, kdrb.com. Now, as we've seen people continue to face food insecurity, First Phoenix Community Center is supporting residents with a community dinner. Damian Alvarado went to Phoenix to see how multiple residents are sharing resources to support their neighborhood.
The First Phoenix Community Center serves over 120 families every week with food from their pantry, and even host a community dinner once a month where they serve over 100 meals. The community dinner is designed to serve everyone in need.
I always like to say we're all hungry. Hungry for connection, hungry for food, hungry to serve.
The dinners also provide a platform for volunteers and local students from Phoenix High School and the Armadillo School to give back. They're planning to grow their community dinner program and add things like cooking classes so people can learn how to make meals from pantry food and fresh produce.
Who come, volunteer their time, bring canned goods, bring their skills. And then you're getting your neighbor who's grown this and given this out of their heart, and then they get to donate.
The Phoenix Community Garden plays a vital role in providing fresh, locally grown produce for community dinners.
It's like the community of gardeners giving back to the community of people who live here, and that's so important.
The center is always in need of volunteers, whether it's for food distribution, organizing donations, or helping with tasks at the community center.
That community dinner is a foundational component, I think, of Phoenix.
First, Phoenix Community Center is the heart of the community and is also the dinner is the heart of the community center.
Yes.
Reporting in Phoenix, I'm Damon Alvarado.
And the Oregon Parks and Recreation Department is seeking public input on rule updates on electric assisted bikes at Oregon State Parks and the Ocean Shore. The proposed updates define what's considered an e-bike and outline areas for operation. The updates would allow e-bikes in many of the same settings as non-electric bikes, with some additional safety requirements. A virtual public hearing will be held twice in March. Those details can be found on our website. Public comment will be open until April 1st at 5 p.m. And the International Revenue Service has released its list of tax scams that people should watch out for in 2025. Fraudsters are posing as legitimate organizations in the tax and financial community. Unsolicited texts or emails are sent to lure victims into handing out their personal or financial information. Another growing concern involves incorrect tax information on social media. Yesterday, we broke the news that Superintendent Brett Champion announced his resignation from the Medford School District. This comes after 6 years in his position and months of tension and scrutiny on the school board. NewsWatch 12's Samantha Cadera looked into what led to the decision and what's next for the district.
Brett Champion's decision to resign follows a series of challenges within the district, including heated school board meetings and complaints from district employees.
It's become increasingly clear that while our community desires prioritization of students, too often a small and loud contingency has continued to shift our focus to adult-centered issues. Something needs to change, and I'm willing to be that change. So I've decided that the best way to refocus on students is to step aside.
Champion's resignation comes after months of public tensions, including complaints against board member Michael Williams. The heated school board meetings that have followed have led to significant division within the community. Some have rushed to defend Champion, while others have strongly backed Williams.
Looks like once again Ron and Brett are a bunch of lying scaredy cat drama queens. Michael's tools were never a problem until he started to ask questions. Everyone who defends Brett has 6 figures to do so. But sure, Ron, Brett's the best. I really didn't think I could distrust and loathe this board and administration.
Nathaniel, we have asked you to stop. You have violated the procedures that we laid out at the beginning.
Ron can cuss at your meetings on camera, but I can't speak my 3 minutes?
You cannot speak about a staff member.
You can have this for all time. You guys are pathetic!
You're going to have to leave.
Board Chair Cynthia Wright shared a statement on Champion's resignation saying, quote, Brett Champion has been an exceptional leader. In the past 24 hours, we have heard an outpouring of support from parents, teachers, and community members who are deeply saddened by the loss of a superintendent who has led with integrity, transparency, and innovation, end quote. The Medford Education Association President Jessica Fitzsimmons, who is also a parent in the district, shared a statement saying, quote, we remain committed to ensuring that the needs of our students, educators, and school communities continue to be the top priority during this time of change, end quote. I asked the Medford School District about their next steps, and with the school board still digesting this information, they will need to discuss how to move forward with finding a replacement for Champion. And the board is scheduled to meet on March 6th to continue discussions on the district's future leadership, and we'll continue to follow this developing story and bring you the latest updates. But for now, I'm Samantha Cadera reporting in studio.
And with the sun shining this week, you might be looking for a companion to take on walks and play fetch with. So the moment we've all been waiting for, let's meet our pet of the week, Scooby. This 16-month-old brindle pit bull mix is a bundle of joy and energy wherever he goes. Look at that sweet face. Scooby has a gentle, playful spirit and is bound to steal your heart in no time. He's already stolen mine. He already knows how to sit and lie down on command and will be an excellent student. He will make his new house an adventurous and loving home. Don't you want to just boop that nose? If you want to meet Scooby, you can find him at the Jackson County Animal Shelter. Their operation hours are seen here on your screen. The shelter does note that he has some lameness in his right rear leg that may require medical or additional future care, but that does not depend and dampen his energy or spirit. Scooby can't wait to bring a little extra love and light into your life. And today, tickets for this year's BritFest are now available for the public. From June through September, you can catch other artists like Andy Grammer, Rainbow, Kitten Surprise, and Chicago. A full list of the concerts and dates and how you can get those tickets can be found on our website, kdrb.com.